Hello, my name is Darren Hermans. I'm a product manager with Cambium Networks Enterprise Wireless Group. One of the questions I often get asked by people is, will Wi-Fi 6 make my existing network better? Will it make it faster? Will it give me more network capacity? Well, before we answer that question, let's talk a little bit about 802.11a, B, G, N, AC, AX, all the alphabet soup. So first of all, whenever you see BG, understand that that means 2.4 gigahertz only. So those are really old devices, okay? They're old printers. I hope you don't have any of those left in your network. Maybe you do. They will not benefit, not directly from Wi-Fi 6. Then the next category is devices that say BGN. You'll see those devices too, BGN. That also means 2.4 gigahertz only. And those devices are also very old. They tend to be 10 years old or so devices, 8 to 10 years old. Those can be old tablets, old laptops. They tend to have one antenna and be relatively poor performance. They rely upon that 2.4 gigahertz to get them the range, but they really have no speed, useful speed at all. Now, the last category is devices that are capable of 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. These are AC devices. So B, G, N, A, and AC, they'll work in both bands, across to 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. These are newer devices, newer laptops, newer tablets. They tend to be pretty good devices with good performance. They have 2 antenna chains. These will benefit from a Wi-Fi 6 upgrade. Not as much as AX, and that's our final category. AX is the new standard. That's the standard that Wi-Fi 6 is based on. And as AX devices come into the network, you're going to see another great improvement in the performance of the network. These devices are, again, smartphones, tablets, laptops now available with AX chipsets. Samsung, Apple were two of the first ones to introduce products in 2019. So as more devices support AX, the network is going to get a little bit better for all the devices in the network. Let's look at some of the key features of Wi-Fi 6. Backwards compatible with 11N. That's a good key feature. There's a mode detection feature built into the AX protocol that allows the packets coming out of the AX access point to be fully compatible with the client devices that receive it. So this is good. AX supports all the 11N HT rates, the 11AC VHT rates. The older devices that connect will not get any faster data rates. They will get the same data rates that they had before. Multi-user OFDMA. This actually is the #1 feature that people are looking forward to with this new technology. MU OFDMA will require a new device. It will require a device that supports 11AX. MU OFDMA partitions the frequencies into small resources allocated by the access point to multiple devices, allowing them to concurrently transmit. So multi-user OFDMA is really the key feature for this high-efficiency protocol. MU MIMO 8x8. Fortunately, there are still some devices, some 11AC devices that support multi-user MIMO. Those devices will benefit from multi-user MIMO in 11AX. They will get better performance off of an AX access point. In AX, we're going to be able to support up to 4 concurrent transmissions with 2 streams each. That's the 8 divided by 4 is 2. A key thing about Wi-Fi 6 is bidirectional communications. So this multi-user OFDMA, the multi-user MIMO is going to work in the downstream and the upstream direction. So you get higher throughput, and you get this new thing called power accumulation. Basically, it means that as more devices transmit in one direction using OFDMA or MU MIMO, the cumulative benefit of them all transmitting actually increases the signal-to-noise ratio at the access point. So you get greater range, and you'll get greater rate at range. So better performance overall with bidirectional communication. Another key feature is 3 dB transmit power boost, really for the outdoor deployments. We're going to get get more power out of the preamble field so that the preamble packet is more accurate. And duplication in the data frames. It effectively gives you a 3 dB power boost across the range. This extended range, you guessed it, it does require a newer device, does not benefit the older devices. BSS coloring. This is another really cool technology. We're looking forward to seeing how this works out. In BSS coloring, there is a preamble that's flagged with a particular identifier that's unique to that access point, to the MAC address of the access point, the BSS. It allows these multiple access points to reuse the same spectrum, and some really efficient ways to do that. So bad news, also requires an 11AX compatible device for that feature to work. Wi-Fi 6 works on 2.4 gigahertz, and that too requires a compatible device. So, sounds like I'm saying that Wi-Fi 6 will not make your network any faster. No, I'm not saying that, not exactly. It does benefit the network. One of the key things is as more devices come into the network supporting the new standard, the 802.11ax and Wi-Fi 6, it's going to free up extra space. There's going to be some space freed up so that those older devices will have a little bit more frequency, a little bit more time to transmit. So there is an indirect benefit. Additionally, Cambium has built some special features into its Wi-Fi 6 product to make your existing network faster. Here's what we did. Something called a software-defined radio. This operates on the 5 gigahertz band, not the 2.4, the 5 gigahertz band. And we can now do this. So if you take an existing network, a legacy network, say you have let's just say you have maybe 1 or 2 AX devices, but not very many, mostly AC, maybe even some 11N thrown in there. What we can do is we can split the 5 gigahertz band into 2 radios, and now each of those radios is a 4x4 radio supporting its own clients. And then the 2.4 gig radio, also 4x4, supporting the clients that are connected to it. So overall, you end up with 3 radios, 3 data radios in the network connecting all of these devices. That's going to make your legacy network up to 2 times faster, higher capacity and faster than it is today. So over time, as more devices come out that support the new standards, the new protocols, you can just flip a software switch, turn that 5 gigahertz radio into a single radio 8x8 across the entire spectrum of 5 gigahertz band. And now you can leverage all those great technologies across the entire spectrum. So as that network now migrates closer towards 11AX, you get more AX devices in the network. The performance is only going to improve. And that's a good thing. So this new Cambium access point, XV3-8, Wi-Fi 6, 8x8, is supported by the Cambium XMS Cloud, Cambium CN Maestro, and the Cambium Wi-Fi Designer. So flexible technologies, pick the right technology for your application, and build out a better network with Wi-Fi 6. Thank you.